visit somebody right on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
2 and 1.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope everything with you is absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
Well, with no further ado, we're going to talk about the Kardashians. We're going to try to get it done within like a few minutes, so we don't want to hold you long. Mm-hmm. So, baby, let's just get through it. I thought it was an interesting episode. What did you think?
It was okay.
That's why I said interesting. It was interesting, and I'm gonna share some of the things why I thought it was interesting.
Okay, yes, I would like that.
Because if you're looking at it from one angle, just from a two-dimensional, it's flat. But if you look at it from four-dimensional, it gets a little bit more. It comes more alive. When you're looking at it at 3D, it's really up close. So I want to go there a little bit more closer. So
okay. Go ahead. This episode started off with Kendall getting back to horse riding. She loves horses. She always talks about horses. However, Kris Jenner slightly made Kris Jenner popped up and Kendall felt a little bit uncomfortable because that drew attention. And weirdly enough, Kendall does not like attention and that gives her anxiety. So because of that, she just wanted to go underneath an alias and just live free, I guess.
When I think of this, I understand that Kendall wants to, be anonymous. Mm-hmm. She doesn't want to know that. She doesn't want people to know that her mother. She moved. She doesn't even live there. She lives in Beverly Hills. Let me go another way with this. And this is my own opinion.
Okay.
The nerve. Can I say it again?
Mm-hmm.
The nerve. And Kendall is one of my faves. She wasn't, but I get her. But the nerve, that is wealth. That's somebody who had it. How can you say, I don't want the world to know my name because I don't want I don't want the credit from you. To me, that's ballsy. Even Barack's daughter did that.
Yeah.
That's the name. Work, sweat, blood went into that name. That name. That Jenner name. Mm-hmm. The name where your father was a triathlon or whatever they call it. A triathlon. That name. The name where your father was a male and turned into a female. That name. The Kardashian. Because that's what I know Kris as.
Yes.
Kardashian. Her name.
Mm-hmm.
Her name made you who you are to this day.
Yes.
And I find the nerve that you don't want your family around because you don't want people to know who you are. Here's a secret. They already know who you are. Your face is everywhere.
That's true.
Now, if it's something else with your mother, just say it's something else. But don't say the name. I just get an issue with it.
No, I get it.
Don't say the name. People slave for that name. But you're lucky. Your name made it rich. Sorry, understatement. Your name made it wealthy because baby Crones and I are rich. We're rich in love.
Mm-hmm, yes, you can be rich in other things.
We're rich. We get to eat every day.
Yep, rich in values.
We're rich because we got heat in our house. We're rich because we got different pair of shoes and jeans and clothes. We can get our hair done, our nails. We rich. We're rich. And many, many, many of you are rich. But I'm talking about wealthy. She's got a sister she's got two sisters that are billionaires.
Yes.
And you don't want to be associated. What more do you want? You got everything. What does it matter? You don't get a gig because you don't need it. You're only doing it for the fame and the fortune of it all. You only doing all this to be seen. Help me.
True. That's why I said it's so odd.
It's such an oxymoron.
Yes.
You don't want your family to be seen, but you want a seen business. That is asinine. I don't want to be seen. I don't want nobody to know who I am or where I come from. Girl, that kills me.
It's like nepotism, like to the extreme.
Like you really could get away from it. Like they don't know who you are.
Right.
Oh no, my name is Brenda Washington. Oh, that's too black. My name is Persia McKinley. They're going to believe that? Your face is everywhere.
It's true.
I could see it if you was behind the curtain, nobody sees you, and you writing your name and you put it on a fictitious. What a scam.
Yeah, for real.
So you mean you help produce, you help create, but you don't want your full name on there because you don't want nobody to know. So therefore, your family get blotted out? The nerve of nepotism. I'm sorry. I just had to lean on that, and I do dig my Kindle, but it boggles my mind, the arrogance of that. The arrogance. You want to be in a business where you could be seen, but you don't want nobody to know that you're a neppy.
Yeah, exactly. Want to make it on my own. Okay.
Can I say one bad word? F out of here. Is that all right?
Yep, that's good enough.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
It's just annoying. What's the
Yeah,
next episode? I'm sorry. I that's a pet peeve.
Hey, listen, that was as much as we got of Kindle this episode, and I think it was enough of Kindle that we got this episode.
I like Kendall.
Oh yeah, I love her.
I do. I ain't gonna front on that. She has become one of my favorite because she is down to earth.
She is.
And I get on that tip. Like I said, I get on that tip. That's just a rich thing. But when you struggling and you don't know where you're going to eat next week, or when you don't know how you're going to get oil in your house, or you don't know how you're going to get a roof fix, or I don't know how you're going to pay your child to college, how you going to pay for braces, because your child need it.
All those things.
But all of that comes so easy for these rich girls and boys.
Yes.
And for them to say that, I'm just troubled. Your father, your mother worked to get there, so you won't have to.
Exactly.
And yet you choose
to work,
to labor. But I don't want nobody to know I'm laboring. But why don't you take yourself a tip and do this? Give everything you weigh to the poor. Give it to me.
Yep.
Share,
really
split it up.
From the bottom.
Start from the bottom then. Change your name. Give it all away. That's what Jesus did. Give it all. That's what Jesus said do. Give it all away. And start from the bottom.
Yeah.
But just like that rich man, you won't let it go. So stop it. All of you. Stop it with the neppy. You won't give it away. You won't. Kanye did.
He definitely did. He showed you real quick.
He gave it. But know this. He kept a good portion for himself.
Yes.
So for all of you out there thinking he broke, he may be, but he's not broke today.
No, not today.
No. For all of you who thought, oh, Diddy is so broke. He's so broke. Oh, but his mother's holding on to $400 million that they're fighting over it.
Jesus.
Allegedly. Am I making sense?
Yeah, you are making sense.
So this, go ahead, baby. Come just,
okay.
Woosa.
Okay, we're going.
I just wish I only had. I ain't greedy. 3 million will set me right for the rest of my life. I don't even need 3 million. I'm only saying that because I'm a saver.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm only saying that because I'm a savior. But $1 million, that's all I need. And $1 million ain't nothing. But it's a lot when you need stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
$1 million, I want more than I need 2 million.
Oh, okay.
But that's why I said 3. I will never spend 200 million. 1 million will $1.5 million. Mm-hmm. But I say 2, 3 million. Well, anyway, I dream about money. But go ahead.
So Kim Kardashian, speaking about dreams, as they're getting parts of the house renovated for Kim, she took it as a great family opportunity to build core family memories by saying we're going to write some words of affirmation. So as this house is getting built up, or this room, that energy is going to be put in there. And if we speak good vibes, it's going to be good energy in the house. So that was Kim trying to live, I guess, her Zen life. It was actually, I did like that.
She was saying, even though she knew her daughter didn't fully understand it, she just wanted to share it with her anyway, because she got this old Bible. And as you know, she bit it on the Bible. And I believe that they wanted 15,000. And she said she was willing to go up to 30. Mm-hmm. But she wound up paying, I believe, was 80,000, I think, for it. Now, I don't know how that worked because it was a bidding. But like she said, I got the money and I was going to go where in other words, she's like, I got enough clout that I can handle any rich person out there. How bad do you want this Bible? Mm-hmm. She wanted it so bad, she changed and went under an alias and bid it for it and got it. And I think for $80, 80 million. And for that, that's what not 80 million, 80,000. And for that, I commend her for that. Mm-hmm. She's a go-getter. That's 100. She's a go-getter. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then later on in the episode, Kim was going through her closet and she would have a lot of black. She really does. Baby Chrome pointed that out to me. Yes, I thought it was just Courtney, but apparently it's Courtney and Kim. But
Courtney don't wear black like that though. She too pale. Not I thought you were talking about Khloe. Oh. Courtney does, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. She does wear a lot of black.
She does. So that's Kim. I know, for real. The two oldest happen to wear a lot of black.
Macabre. But go ahead.
I bet they stressed out. But no, so Kim was going through her closet. She says she does it every once in a while, and she gives the clothes to her cousin Cece, who runs the Kardashian closet, or Kim runs the Kardashian closet by giving her clothes that she's then going to sell on the internet.
I think they all do. Now, the funniest thing about it, Kimberly, from what I understand, if I'm misunderstanding it, I ask of you to let me know how I'm missing this. Or we come on every third Friday between 6:30, but we'll come on at 6:30 or 7, but we're on by 7. But today I went early, so we'll be on by 7. So if you can, please leave me a message to what you think about it. Just join in if you want to talk to me and share it. My thing with Kim is this. I don't know, but it sounds like to me their cousin Cece on their father's side had a page, wanted to start some kind of page or business, and they had the clothes, and so Kimberly first made it appear to be like it was Cece's business,
right?
That's what it appeared to be. Mm-hmm. But the writing that she was saying it and the words she was saying it's our business, but Cece is the face of the business. Mm-hmm. What did you get?
Yes, most definitely.
Especially now, if I got that wrong, please let me know. Mm-hmm. Clock me on that.
Yes, clock it.
Clock it.
Mhm.
Because she kept saying, we give her the clothes and she sells the clothes. And they said that it was her website. And so much so that the mother thought that she was running this operation out of her house.
Oh, okay.
But she told them, no. She has people working for her. It's a business. It's an organization. It's a business where they sell her clothes, maybe other things. But Kimberly said that that's what they do. And I believe that they in that business with her. I don't believe that's all CC's business. I think CC may have the name. Mm-hmm. But how can you have the name when you're selling a Kardashian?
Exactly.
But she is a Kardashian.
She is a Kardashian.
Yeah, CC is a Kardashian. So I get it. But all at the same time, I mean, she could be married, but she's still, but all at the same time, the way that it was explained was we give her the clothes and she sells them.
Yep, that's how it was explained.
And but never did she say, she says we donate our clothes. And I don't think she used the word donated.
No.
She did not. She said we give. So therefore, that let me know that if I got this right, you let me know. CC's just a face. That's just another business that the Kardashian own in the face of CC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she didn't say it, but she said it.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I would totally get it. I mean, after all, it is their clothes being sold, so why not have a say?
Because they wealthy and because they don't need the money. And she could be rich, but she ain't got their kind of money. No. So why can't you just give her the clothes and donate them? Half of that stuff was given to you anyway. Mm-hmm. Why can't you just give her the clothes?
Yeah, for real.
That's where my beef was. So that's why I'm saying, if I'm wrong, clock it. Because I can't see why you had to do that. Sorry about that, computer went off. But like I said, I just feel like she should just give it. You don't need it. Mm-hmm. Let her have it. Donate it. But she didn't. She now that's what I took out of it. It was their business. And that CC was running it, and maybe she got a big portion. I don't know how it worked. But I got the feeling that CC that's a Kardashian company. Mm-hmm. And CC is the face.
Mm-hmm, yes, most definitely.
That's what I got.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so we all know that Khloe Kardashian has a talk show where she has a bunch of celebrities and different people come on. However, Kris Jenner was on in this episode, and they recorded an episode for the Kardashians. Mm-hmm. I believe us as a collective have seen that episode. I'm trying to remember. I remember her interviewing her mom.
When they were sitting at the table, you seen it. They were sitting at the table. They were talking because we talked about the Kardashians. You did see it. And Khloe was very upset that day. She was like really being mean to her mom that day. And her mama just told her to check herself pretty much. And she didn't want to do it. That was at the time she was just going through and just dealing with stuff. I think she was dealing with Tristan, getting over that. She was just going through at the time.
Yes.
And somehow or another, she just wound up doing it, fussing and kicking along the way. And now she says she loves it. So I don't know how long she's had this, about a year.
Let's see.
My thing is, if you still doing this 4 years from now, then I'll believe you.
That's a good question.
See, you can come into anything and do it for a year or two. But you stick with it. You be down here for 4 or 5 years. I'll believe you. What do you think?
Mm-hmm, yes, most definitely.
To me, this just seems like a gig. This is something I'm doing until I'm tired. Mm-hmm. But this is a lifetime job.
It is. She started it.
Started it?
Yeah. She started the company, the podcast, in January of this year.
Told you. Bring her down there. Let her. Let's see. She loves it now. Let's see if she's gonna love it 3 years from now, 4 or 5 years from now.
Mm-hmm, yep.
That's what I know about wealthy people. When they get into something, they just do it as a hobby. Mm-hmm. You know, they just do it as a hobby, maybe for a year or two. I love it. And next thing you know, they done gone off la la land. Unless they get really, really big and famous, then they're down there because they get big and famous.
Well, I mean, Chloe's podcast did have like 2 million, but we'll see. 1 million, 1.1 million. So we'll see if she keeps it going.
Yeah. She probably have because she's famous.
Right.
And like Dee said, how many people are following her to follow her?
That's true.
How many of those are her people out of that? We know not a whole million.
No, definitely not for sure, because we watch on the occasion.
Right.
So
we do watch her on occasions. We do.
Yeah, we do. So it was nice to see you to make an appearance on the episode. And in this particular episode, Khloe wanted to get more in depth about her dad. Yeah, her father that she didn't get to spend much time with, I'm assuming. And so because of that, she wanted...
No. It wasn't that she know her dad. She just never got anything from him when he died. And she wanted something. And Kim heard her cry for that. And Kim made it happen and got her that Bible. Kim did that for her. How lovely. And when she presented it to her, was it Easter?
Yes, Easter.
Or it was going to be the day before Easter, or was on Easter?
I think it was on Easter, because they were celebrating the Easter of their Palm Spring tradition, which Courtney wasn't there, but everybody else did show up.
So she gives it to her. I mean, she's trying her best to give it to her, and Courtney started screening her. Not Courtney. Khloe started giving her like a test about the Bible, ask her a question. She just went in her purse. What the hell? Here.
She was trying to make it cute.
She was trying to make it cute, but that was a look on Kim's face. I want you to show it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing.
It was something about it that just moved me. She was so proud of herself. It was like, it felt, the look looked like she moved heaven and earth for her sister. And it made her feel so proud that she could do that for her sister. And I want that video to be shown. I just want you to see that look that she had of such gratification. And I like that look. She just, you got to see it to see what I'm saying.
Okay.
Go ahead. Because I'm going to say something negative, but I just want you to know I like her. So, but what's the negative? I can tell you right now. Once she did all this, and they go in and out with their one-on-ones, and Kim asked to show all the good things I've done for people. To me, it was such a narcissist move that's something I would have never, even if I suggested that, I would have said to the producers, don't say I said that. Just have somebody in the family, show some of the things and just start showing some of the things I've done. You know what I mean? Khloe could have did it. But for Kim to ask, that let me know. If I didn't see that look, I would feel differently. But it made me question, are you giving it from your heart?
Exactly.
Or are you giving it to be seen?
To get praise and worship.
Are you say it again?
I said to get praise and worship.
That's what it made me, because you can give something for real.
Yeah.
But you're giving it because you want the praise, the adoration too. But that's what it made me feel like. She feels good when she gives because it makes her feel big. Because she was going on the big gifts I give. I give big gifts. And I didn't like that. And I don't care what anyone says. To me, that was narcissism. And she could have done that. But I think it should have been someone else to say, show some of the things that she has done for people, not Kimberly herself. You can think whatever way you want to think, and you can feel whatever way you want to feel about it. But if you ask yourself in your heart, that's something you want somebody else to do for you. Like if you was having a baby shower, you don't want to throw your own baby shower. You look desperate, but you want to tell someone else to do. I want a baby shower. She should have did it that way, because if she would have did it that way, it would have been perfect, in my opinion. But that old arrogant, But that look, I'm gonna show you the look. But when she had to go and take it by saying something, what do you think, baby Crones?
Yeah, most
You hungry?
definitely. I sure am.
Okay, well you should speak up because I don't know.
That's
Only
okay.
you know you hungry. Go ahead.
That's okay. Yeah, so with that Easter celebration, as I said, Courtney wasn't there, but Kylie did show up. Now, she did show up after Khloe had received the Bible from Kim. However, Kylie was just like, I was following that on the news, and I already knew Kim was going to get it. Nothing was going to stop Kim from
That
getting what she wanted.
speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. Right there. And that's why she said she didn't want to tell Khloe, because she wanted to surprise her. And I think it was beautiful. I do. Because she never said she didn't get anything from her father.
No.
She never said that. Khloe didn't. And she got her the most valuable thing that Khloe wanted.
That's true.
I like that.
I do.
I don't like it when they were going through the Bible and they saw some things that was written by OJ. I think if you want the Bible, then want it all. Because there was a time when you all were very close, when your family was very close to him. And I don't really give a John Brown about, what's his name? The football player, OJ. I mean, I've never known him to be a monument to black folk. His whole world, he's always dated white. So from when I'm a kid, I mean, he older than me. He old enough to be my dad or almost. I don't know. So I don't know about OJ. But I know he was old enough to be my dad probably. So I don't know. But I know this. I know that whatever history they had, I don't think that you should down it. You got to just look at the good times. And you got to forgive and move on. And remember what was the good times in it. Even you wanted the Bible. So if you want it, why bother to look at the negative? Look at the good times. The times that was good with them. The time that your mother had an affair with them. See, it's all tangled. So if you want to down OJ, you got to down your mother. She slept with him.
Yeah, true.
And that he had to take her to the hospital. He messed her up. I saw the episode. You shocked.
Yeah, messed her up like how?
Maybe he was too large, doing it too rough.
Oh, I was making sure I was
That's
reading
okay.
between
That's
the
all right.
lines.
No, but that's okay. That lets me know. That lets the world know. You know, I ain't in no streets like that. I know that. Go ahead, girl. I love that. That's beautiful. Don't be ashamed. That's all right. I ain't out there. I ain't out there like that. I don't know. One day you will.
Yeah. However, one thing I did was a slight thing that, you know, after the Palm Springs episode, after the Palm Springs and celebrating Easter, it was then brought to Chris. Now, weirdly enough, they talked about the sisters really talked about that Chris allegedly is a pathological liar, always lying about something.
No, they're not big lies. He's just little white lies, not big lies.
Little lies everywhere.
No fires everywhere. Just nothing big. Nothing big.
Yes, because they caught Chris in a lie, saying that she has never met the Menendez brothers.
No, she said she did meet him.
Oh, okay.
But then they asked her again. She said she never met them. And I swear, Khloe rolled over. She was so done that Kimberly was crying.
She was crying.
I know that's a gut laugh. When you have tears, that means that is funny. And they caught her. Now, this is the truth. They keep saying this. This is not the first time they called their mother a liar.
No.
But the problem I have with it is that their mother, you call a lie is if you lie, you are a liar. Let me say it again. If you lie, you can lie, but that doesn't, you're a liar, but you could lie because you just scared to tell the truth.
Yes.
Or you're lying because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. But that's not what they're saying. They're saying she's a perpetual liar over petty stuff. This is what they're saying. They're not calling her a liar because she lie here and there. They're saying she does this consistently over things that don't matter. Now, when they call their mother a liar, some of you might think, oh, that's horrible. She called her mother a liar. No, 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 no. She also said on that show that she did not have anything to do with Ray J and Kim.
Yep, she did say it.
That's not a little lie.
That's a huge one.
That's a huge lie.
One that took years of history.
And they kept lying until last year.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not a little lie.
No, that was.
She had affairs on her husband. Those are not little lies.
No, they're not. So we see the pudding in the proof.
So stop saying, oh, they're little lies. She's a liar. She's lying. And the question is, if she lied about those things, she's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an issue. She's a liar. And I didn't like the fact she just, no. The way you all call your mom a liar, she's a liar. I'm not saying she's a pathological liar. I'm just saying she's a liar. We, the audience, caught her in lies.
Mm-hmm.
She's a liar. That's all I can say. And I hope she's healed from it. Because
that's one more thing she got to work out.
Liars supposed to go to hell.
Yeah, and she's convinced she's going to be up in heaven.
So clear that up, Chris. Stop lying today. Stop it.
Yeah, and then lastly, because Courtney wasn't at the family Easter, Kim took her one free day of the week to go stop by Courtney's house. And Courtney is apparently planning something to do with the house. And she was trying to talk to Kim about it. And Kim's got a lot of things going on. She's like, I'm still doing this and that and the third. Just because it's my free day doesn't mean I'm really free. So I'm here, but I'm not really here listening to you, Courtney. That was basically her sentiment.
She said, I'm here and I'm doing the best that I can, because a phone kept going on.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the issue that I had with that. I like what Courtney said. Courtney said, you only giving me an hour. That was planned.
Mm-hmm, yes.
She said an hour. In other words, now you all may see it differently, but I see it this way. My mind is, we carved an hour.
Yes.
That you coming to spend time with me.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you want to talk with me, but you coming to spend time with me. I want to be light and easy, breezy cover girl. I made that clear. This is Courtney.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be bogged down heavy. I'm breastfeeding. I got issues. I'm just trying to deal with me and stay in my happy bubble. Now you come over, I'm talking about my house, and because you came for me for an hour. Because she said to her, you said I had an hour. Mm-hmm. And that's when Kim said, but I had this, and that, and that. Wait a minute. Hold up.
You want to do that during our hour?
This is an hour that you said to me. And I think people miss that. Because if you say, she said, I only got an hour. You know, Courtney funny about a time.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So when Kim got offended, she was telling Kim that she had an aneurysm.
Yeah.
So she was concerned. She listened to the aneurysm. She listened to that.
Mm-hmm.
She listened to
getting a hit out on her.
She listened to
her having to go to Paris for that court trial,
which is traumatic in a sense. What else?
Also had
that's 10 years ago.
Yep. Also listening to the struggle of having to go to law school
and her 4 kids.
Oh yes, her 4 kids.
But remember this: that she don't want to do no more movies.
Yep, she did say that. Yes,
and that she didn't want to do no more sequels or what did it call series. Now I don't know if she meant for now. I think she meant it
for now.
She said, "I'm trying to get out this movie I'm in now."
Yeah, she did say that
because when she put out All's Fair, it's All's possibly S.
Oh,
All's Fair. It didn't bring it in. So I guess she's accepting the fact I'm not an actress. That's just not my calling. And I think when they was talking, this is what I think her sister was saying. What is it that you want to do?
Yes.
But I don't think people hear Courtney. What is it you want to do? You say you got an aneurysm. Why are you going to be a lawyer? Mm-hmm. Let that go. That's a stress you don't need.
No.
going to do with it? You don't need the money. This is rich. These are wealthy people talking, folks.
Yeah.
She said to your sister, listen to me. You don't need the money. You got more money than Jesus.
Yes. It's really just for her ego.
Why are you doing this? This is what I heard.
Yeah.
You got an aneurysm. You got all this going on. You got kids. You got more than enough.
Yes.
Why are you putting yourself through this? She says, well, I've come this far and I just as well finish it.
And she wants to be a role model for her kids.
And our sister said, let it go. When they finish, when they get a little bit older, then go back. You don't have to do it now. That makes sense to me.
It does.
But Kimberly says, remember, she's got an aneurysm.
Right. So she's not thinking right.
Kimberly's saying, I come this far, I might as well finish it. And I guess Courtney's saying to stop complaining. Let's get back to this then. What else what can I say to you? You're not willing to give anything up.
No, she isn't.
You're willing to give up future things.
Yes.
You're willing to give up the acting and all that. You're willing to give that up. Maybe that's for now. But you've had your thing in that. You realize that didn't work. You're not an actress. You know you're aging out of modeling. So now it's like, when is it enough? And that's what I heard, Courtney. You got more money than Jesus Christ himself. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? You don't need the money. What are you trying to prove?
Yes.
What did you hear?
I did. And I like, because Courtney even said, and we've been talking about it too, Courtney said that she has been in a different bubble and headspace lately, that she is trying to do everything to be near her kids and be more family oriented. She's looking at Kim and basically A, how she probably used to be, and then B, seeing just what Kim is doing. She's like, Kim, you could just be a present parent.
Yeah. That's more important than anything. You don't need the money. And then you can do the law thing. But let something go. Kim?
The do-it-all woman.
What'd she say? I'm built for this. And so I see that, to me, is you don't want to let nothing go. That's fine. But I got a gripe. I'm sorry. And this, if I see this style from a person who had a big butt, please, I don't know what's going on. Please stop wearing pants where they sticking out, because your butt's so big that the pants don't fit around your waist. Come on, not black women only. Women that got big butts. You know that if you got a big butt, you got a big hip. You can't have if you got butt, you got thighs, you got hips. Okay, I'm talking about authentic, real butt, real hips. Kim got real butt, real hips. She may have some fat in there to boost it or tone it, but she was always built like that, right? Okay. So my thing is, she could get implants and get bigger. I mean, Dr. asked me, did I want to have implants? I'm like,
have you lost your
mind? My arse? No. So God bless those that do. But the point is, her pants stick out from her.
Yes.
It's like she sticks in her pants.
And she doesn't wear a belt either.
And that looks so, now, people talk about bonnets. The only wonderful thing about it, you don't see the crack of her butt.
That's the only
But when
benefit.
she's sitting there sticking out, I'm like, what? It's like she's walking in her pants. It's like she's a stick figure walking inside her pants moving. That is not hot, Kim. Not. Get your pants tapered at the waist. They can stick a little bit. You want to be able to get a couple of fingers in it.
Yeah, you gotta
but
get over
to be able to get two hands stuck. I know. Do you know what that's like?
I do know what that's like.
Is it discomfort?
It is.
It's hard to wear a belt because the belt bunch up.
That is true, but it's better than having it
like that.
Yes.
We know what it's like.
And I even saw Kim while she was walking. She was trying to politely pull up her pants while walking. I was just like, because when it's like that, it's naturally just going to try to slip down. So it ain't
going nowhere because the butt and those hips, Trust the sisters.
Yeah, she does.
Trust us sisters.
Mhm.
You got big butt and hips. You gotta have a butt because
That's what takes up the space.
that's what takes up the space. Because here your waist is small. So the bigger you are, the bigger the butt, the bigger the gap. The smaller you are, the bigger the gap. It's just no win about it.
No.
So you walking around with this big old gap in your pants. However, I would imagine it is more comfortable to sit down because you ain't got to worry about that belt. That when she did sit on the floor, it was comfortable.
It did
that made sense. But that look,
no, it's still not hot
that's
though.
not hot. That's not a black girl look. You won't see no black girl that I know of walking around with that big gap in the back of their pants like that. Not hot.
No.
Not hot.
No.
And the pants look all baggy.
They do. I just don't like how pants fit Kim lately. I'm just not sure if I'm just not liking her thigh hip butt combo.
I don't like her jean look.
Yeah, it's not jeaning.
Chloe wears jeans pretty nicely.
She does.
And I think I also think I don't know about Courtney.
Courtney, yeah, that's a good question. It's hard to know Courtney.
But I know Kim with jeans. Unless she's willing to get them tapered in a little, she needs to stop wearing them. That's what I did with my jeans because I didn't like the look. So go ahead, we got that up. Well, I'm glad I been with that. Who that was on me? That's a look. Me being a colored girl, I don't like that. I don't like it to see it. And if you was around black people, we would probably say something about it because it doesn't look good. You could just look down at her butt.
Yeah, for real. You might as well just be wearing like a G-string or a thong.
She gotta just have on a thong though, because the way it is, it's high waisted. But when she sit, you didn't see anything.
That's true.
So she could have had on bikini, but she, she probably had on a thong, or maybe she had on those pussy panties. With the fur. The whole world was looking at her.
Yeah, but that was it for the Kardashian.
You took a moment on that thought.
I did because I was just like, that sounds so uncomfortable to sit with a fuzzy underwear.
Thong.
Yes, a fuzzy thong in your pants. I'm just like, I get if it's your own pubic hair, but that just sounds uncomfortable.
Sound funky hot.
It doesn't. It sounds like other things are going to be sweating and making juices down there. So because of that, it just doesn't sound actually sanitary. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this recap of the Kardashians. Yes, we did. Because
I know. Hold up, you can't just quit on me. Where we left off? I'm sorry, folks. Where did we leave off?
Kim stopping by Courtney's house to talk about all the things that's going on with Kim's life. She was trying to squeeze in Courtney.
Well, I'm not finished with that, and I know you're hungry. But let me finish this. At the end, Kim got offended because she felt like Courtney wasn't paying her any attention. She was. They only have an hour. And Courtney's into her house. Kim is into all the troubles that's bothering her.
Yes.
And for almost the time she was there, Courtney was talking. They was talking about Courtney's house. They was talking about Courtney. Courtney gave her attention. But at the very end, she said, "You want me to pray for you or something?" And Kimberly said, "No." Or "Pray for me," or something. I don't know, remember what it was. But it was no. But Courtney said something sarcastic to Kim. What was it?
It was something about buttered dates.
Oh, they were talking, and she said she was thinking about butter salt. But Kim felt like that's what it was. Kim felt insulted that she got bored. She's breastfeeding, so when she get hungry, and she said, "I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm nursing. I'm thinking about that. She's still nursing. She's still in that paternity thing, right?"
Yeah.
So, and Kim should understand that. But Kim took an offense to it. And so Courtney threw her an insult. You want me to pray? Well, I'll keep you in my prayers. So I just think those two are like vinegar and oil.
At this point, they really are.
I just think that's just the way they are. I think the stars are like that. I think that they were like that as they were little girls. I think they just like that. However, I truly believe that they love each other.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that. But I think that they get under each other's skin. And you know why? Because they are more alike than what they are different. The only reason why people can't see it because Kim is a workaholic. And Courtney says, I've been damned.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of that. Kim, they the opposite of each other when they're coming down to work ethics.
I mean, they are literal opposites of each other on the zodiac.
Oh, really?
Yes, because Courtney's an Aries and
very strong-willed.
And Kim is a Libra.
Very balanced in her life, and she's supposed to be balanced, but she's always out of balance.
So she's Libras for you.
But the aneurysm that Kanye gave her. So she said, but my doctor said nobody can give you an aneurysm. That's just life. You just get them, whatever, brought on by stress or whatever. But she's still working around. She's still doing it. So please, she even said that somebody wanted to take her life, but it was somebody in prison. I feel she was talking about Diddy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why Diddy would want to do anything. I didn't say he did it, but she says he came from prison. What do you think she meant by that? Who she know in prison?
Yeah, you're right. Once we really get starting to think about it.
But they found out it wasn't real.
Mm-hmm.
It was a hoax. But I understand all the things you got to go to get new cars, get this and that. That's the price you pay for being a billionaire. That's the price you pay for having your picture everywhere. That's the price you pay for being nude. That's the price you pay for doing X-rated movies years. This is just the price you pay. It's all the price you pay because this is the kind of fame you wanted. Now you got the fame. When people get the fame they want, right? Mm-hmm. She's got the fame she wanted. And at 45 years old, you're trying to change it. Good luck. That's all I got to say about that. Now, I think I went over everything. Did I get everything? Because I really want to get into this episode. That's why I said this episode was filled with a lot of things and a lot of undertones. Oh, another thing that I want to get into before we close on this. Tracking back. When they were sitting at the table and those people, Khloe and the mother went out there and met them. When Kim come, she had no idea that they interact with those neighbors. Oh. Why didn't Khloe or the mother say something? Mm-hmm. Why didn't they say, oh, we met them? Why didn't they say something? Mm-hmm. Why did they let Kim think that they didn't even know who these people were? Because Kim sent somebody out there to get rid of them. And we saw somebody walking out there. Mm-hmm, yeah. Why was that? That just, what do you think? Give me something. Why you think she didn't? Why you think they didn't say anything to her? Why didn't she say, oh, we went out there and met them earlier. They just fascinated. Why didn't they say something?
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
That's a good question. Mm-hmm. They didn't say anything. And I understand Kim, look, what happened to her. They got strangers looking in the house. That was weird. I would have felt uncomfortable with that too. And I thought, whoever live in that neighborhood, why are you so starstruck? Look where you living. Yep. You ain't broke yourself. Or you know somebody who's wealthy. How you get in there on those gates?
Exactly.
How you that close that you can walk on their yard? Why are you acting starstruck, strangers? This is crazy to me. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
It's because if crazy.
I was wealthy like that, I'm not gonna.
No, that's how I felt about the cast of All's Affair when they came to Chris's house. I'm like, all right, you guys can stop worshiping Chris's house and.
Yeah, we did felt that way. It was like too much. Well, now I think I got to it. You like it. Mm-hmm. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of our commentary on the Kardashians. I really thought it was an interesting thing. And I'm just looking at the nuances of it and how they are giving. I like them. I think they can come back for another season. Oh, okay. I think they're doing a whole lot better. Yeah, they're boring, but you get used to it. Like you get used to the way people are changing up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just that I'm used to it. What do you think?
Yes, most definitely.
Right. I mean, they're not on fire or anything like that. But if you like the Kardashians, you just look at them because you've just been looking at them for so many years. Are they boring? baby Cone fine, but she's a different generation. She didn't grow up with them. I did. So it's like when I look at them, I get it. It's like they don't want to share their business. They don't want to put too much out there, yada, yada, yada. I get it. So I don't feel any way about it, but I do enjoy the scenes. You want more action.
Yes, I do.
That's why we're going to be looking at the Braxtons. Please watch that when we put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, we thank you for joining us on this episode. For real, I'm really going to check out. Please, if you haven't subscribed and you feel like you want to be a part of this esoteric station, please subscribe and spread that beautiful love all over the place. You know we need it. And as a solid, could you give us a thumbs up? It means a lot if you enjoyed this series. And with that, we thank you in advance.
Yes.
And we say have a marvelous weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what we say?
Sunflowers.